Hello and welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. Running an actual real-timed 10k race can be very different to just pulling out your trainers and heading out the front door. Running in a race condition isn't quite the same as going for a quick run. So I signed up and took part in my first 10k, which is the start of something special. Subscribe, like and comment below for me to make more videos like this. Running doesn't get any better than this. The 10k is a classic distance that covers all the bases. It's far enough to test me to the limit without shattering in a way that a longer event can, yet short enough to be doable in a satisfying time, even if you are new to it like me. The 10k race was at the London Olympic Park and the weather was great, dry winter, and the atmosphere was electric. I ran with Sophie. It was also her first 10k, so it was only natural for us to do our first 10k together, especially after running my first park run with her. So I was excited. In fact, we both were. At this point I was already running 3 times a week, and I felt having the goal of competing in a race to focus my mind was a perfect way for me to stay fit and push myself. It gave me a target, and it only felt natural for my first race to be a 10k. Pre-race I looked up where the meeting point was, where to park my car, where bag drop-off was, and what time to meet Sophie, and of course the course, which was 3 laps, and it was a very flat course, and it starts outside the CAF and heads east along the canal. Morning of the race, for breakfast I stuck with my staple of porridge and chopped bananas. I sailed through the first half and it was lovely having Sophie next to me. I was able to keep up and we kept each other going, and halfway through the course I started feeling a level of discomfort, and it was tough, but I knew I was not alone. Everybody from a beginner to elite hurts during the race. However, at this point at the halfway mark my pace was slowing down and I could not keep up with Sophie, and she had more fuel inside her, so I told her to push ahead and I will see her at the finish line. I know the bit of pain during the race will be eclipsed by the euphoria and sense of achievement I will feel at the finish line, and I just need to push myself to keep going, and so I did. I believed I can do it. No matter how hard it became, I can do this. Just past that marshal, that third lamppost, that bend, and it really worked for me, and I encourage others to try it when things are getting tough and the nerves are getting to you. The finish line was approaching, and it's best to leave a little bit in the tank for the end. And I remember thinking, I'm so tired, but I so badly wanted to speed up and make it my fastest 0.3 miles, but I was spent. With the little bit I had in me, I kicked into high gear and gave it all I got, and with only a little bit to go I crossed the finish line. I did it. I happily completed the course in 59 minutes and 11 seconds. Yay! Under an hour. I wanted to do it within the hour, and now I have a benchmark PB for next time. While I stood there trying to catch my breath at the finishing line, I was greeted by Sophie. We congratulated each other and celebrated with some selfies, and this is how we felt at the end of it. I completed my first race. Yay! I love being a part of this athletic, inclusive, motivating community. It was such a fun experience and a massive achievement. I am so happy with the way I performed on the day, and so proud of myself and Sophie, and she completed it in 56 minutes. To the everyday runner out there who maybe aren't sure if you're a runner, or believe you can do it or can't do it, or maybe you're not a runner, let me tell you, you can be a runner. Just do it. It's the toughest but the best, because I powered through and I did it, and I was so chuffed and buzzing from it. So choose your goals, pick what's a challenge to you and tackle it. The finish line was just the beginning for me. Instead of assuming certain things were out of reach, I started wondering if I can. Phrases like why not and let's try it became a regular part of my vocabulary. Curiosity and courage moved in where I thought it was impossible. It's a great achievement and a very emotional thing to do. So if you're running your first 10k, good luck and enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and hit the like button and comment below letting me know if you've been running or have any running tips or have any challenges coming up this year. Have a fantastic week and I look forward to seeing you next time.